If you want to pass your job interview at the first attempt, please make sure you watch this video. I am going to give you 10 powerful things you can say in your interview that are guaranteed to grab the attention of the interviewer and ultimately get you hired. And just very quickly, tell me the name of the job you are applying for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some tailored answers to the type of questions you will have to answer. Hit the subscribe button because then I can help you throughout your career, and also give the video a like. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's start working through those 10 powerful things you can say in your interview that will get you hired. Write these down. The first thing I strongly recommend you say at your job interview is right at the very start. When the interviewer says to you, "Welcome to the interview," say this. This is really important. "Thank you for the opportunity to be interviewed for this position today." Say that right at the very start. You should say it because it gets the interview off to a positive start, but more importantly, it demonstrates good manners. Practice saying that before your interview. "Thank you for the opportunity to be interviewed for this position today." The second thing I strongly recommend you say at your interview is when answering the first question, "Tell me about yourself." Start your response by saying this. Write this down. "I have studied the job description and my skills and qualities are a great match." Now, the hiring manager will have created a job description that details the skills, qualities, and knowledge required in the position. Saying that you have studied the job description will definitely grab the attention of the hiring manager. It will impress them. It tells them that you fully understand how important the job description is. The majority of candidates will have no idea that there is a job description, so saying that will increase your chances. "I have studied the job description and my skills and qualities are a great match." The next thing I strongly recommend you say in your interview is when responding to the challenging question, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?" I recommend you say the following as part of your answer. "I want to build a long-term career at your company." Now, it takes a lot of time, effort, and resources to hire someone for a job role. So if you tell the hiring manager that you want to build a long-term career at their company, your chances of success will definitely increase. The next thing I want you to say at your job interview is guaranteed to impress every single hiring manager. Say this. "I value constructive feedback because it helps me to improve and grow." Now, all hiring managers and employers want to hire people who will listen to feedback and constructive criticism. They should take it on board because it helps them improve. Now, you can say that when answering the question, "What are your greatest strengths?" You can say, "One of my greatest strengths is I value constructive feedback because it helps me to improve and grow." The next thing you can say in your job interview that will significantly increase your chances of getting hired is when answering the question, "Why should we hire you?" Now, remember this. Hiring managers and all employers want to take on people who take ownership of difficult challenges whenever they occur. The simple fact is the majority of people in teams leave problems for other people to deal with, but you are going to be different. Say this. "You should hire me because I take ownership of problems to achieve a successful outcome." That will definitely help you stand out from the competition. Now, the next thing I recommend you say in your interview is a super powerful one. This is definitely going to put you ahead of the competition. Say this. "I have created a 30, 60, and 90-day plan that tells you what I will do in the role once I start work for your company." Imagine saying that at an interview. It tells the interview panel that you are prepared and organised. I have created a 30, 60 and 90-day plan that tells you what I will do in the role. Wow, that is super powerful. So what you do is you take along with you to your interview a printed 30, 60 and 90-day plan, and you give it to the interviewer after saying that. And I would like to leave you a copy. They can then read it, and you will definitely be at the forefront of their mind when they are assessing which candidate to offer the job to. Now, if you want to download my ready-made 30, 60 and 90-day plans for interviews that are perfect for all job roles, click that link at any time. If you said the following thing to me at your job interview, I would be super impressed. Here it is. I will be flexible with my job description to add extra value in the role. Now, there's lots of people out there who will tell you don't say that because then you are just becoming a slave to the employer. That is absolute rubbish. If you want to stand out, definitely say this at your interview. I will be flexible with my job description to add extra value in the role. That is going to help you stand out from the competition. What do I mean when I say I will be flexible? Well, what I mean is if the company needs me to cover the duties of a co-worker when they are off work sick, I will step up and do that for them. So that is a brilliant thing to say in your job interview to stand out from all of the other candidates. The next thing I recommend you say in your interview is again guaranteed to impress. Say this will help you stand out. I have a track record of achievement, and then you give an example. For example, in my last role, I helped train new team members when they joined the organisation. That's a great thing to say. You can also say, I recommended the company install a feedback form on its website to gather new product ideas from customers, and this idea generated extra sales for the company. Or you could say this, for example, in my last position, I won Employee of the Month and was praised by my manager for my strong work ethic and excellent customer service skills. Remember this, if you have a track record of achievement, it means you will replicate the same success for their company, so make sure you shout about your track record of achievement in your interview. Here's another great thing to say in your interview. So they're going to say to you, why do you want this job? As part of your answer, say this, I want this job because I am excited about this role. We spend a lot of time at work and I want that time to be spent doing a job that I love. That is a great thing. It tells the hiring manager you are passionate about your work and you will therefore do great things. Here is another brilliant thing to say in your interview. Now, of course, an interview is a two-way process. At the end of your job interview, the hiring manager will say to you, do you have any questions for us? I recommend you say this, yes, I would like to ask 3 questions, please. Don't ask any more than 3 questions. Which ones should you ask? Write these down. These are so good. They will definitely impress the hiring manager. Question number 1. What is it that the top performing employees do in this company to achieve success? That's such a great question. Write that down. Ask it at the end of your interview. Question number 2. What opportunities will there be for training and career growth in this role? That tells the hiring manager you are someone who understands the importance of continuous development. That will help you add value in the role. And the third question I strongly recommend you ask is as follows. Can you tell me more about the team I would be a part of in this role and their responsibilities? That is such a smart and clever question because it tells the interviewer you understand the importance of teamwork and close collaboration. Okay, so there's 10 powerful things I recommend you say in your interview. Now, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is download my job interview preparation pack. This is a brilliant resource. It's going to help you get hired at every job role. To get this, click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. Here's what you get. You get my salary negotiation script. I will teach you how to answer the interview question, what are your salary expectations? You will get my 17 best questions to ask in an interview, my full body language techniques training. I will teach you how to create a brilliant impression throughout your interview. We'll also get those 30, 60 and 90-day plans that you can give to the hiring manager. You will get my top 25 best words to say in an interview and my interview closing statement. I will teach you how to close your interview in a professional manner. And as if that wasn't enough, you will get my ready-made CV and resume templates plus 50 brilliant answers to difficult interview questions. To get all of this in your inbox right now, click that link. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and you can connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you the very best for passing your interview. Have a tremendous day.